Hi and welcome to Indigo Starfire. My name is Bevin, and in this video I'm going to be doing a channeled message from your person. There are 3 groups to choose from. Group 1 is the red Jasper. Group 2 is the Peacock Ore. And group 3 is the Serpentine. So if you want to take a moment to center, focus on your breathing, and feel whichever group, maybe multiple groups or perhaps all of the groups that you're most drawn to, I'll give you a minute to make your selection and then we'll get right into it. And there are timestamps in the description box of the video for each group if you would like to jump ahead. And up next is a close-up photo of the crystals to help you better make your selection. Hi, Group 1. You chose the red Jasper. So I'm going to start by pulling some tarot, and I will use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I will dive into the deeper energy surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we. And following this initial section of the reading, I'll get some standalone message cards that can either reinforce what comes through here in the first part or can serve as additional messages for you from your person's higher self right now. And then I will close out the reading with some initials. So, what does your person want you to know at this time? Okay, and we have the 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, the High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 3 of Pentacles. You are in so many ways wish fulfillment, and you are also in so many ways too good to be true. I want to take bold action towards you and be courageous with an openness of heart that we have not shared with one another yet. And I know I need to be absolutely certain that I am fully prepared for the watershed of emotions that exists on the other side of my willingness to cross this boundary and threshold which exists between the two of us and is beckoning and begging to be transcended in a most profound way. I harbor deep emotions for you, and I know that efforts and attempts to hide these things are simply in vain. This is an illusion that we are both involved in at this particular point in time. And although words are important, I am brought a sense of deep and abiding comfort in the fact that I know you know exactly how I feel beyond what has yet to be stated out loud directly. I am looking within for answers. I am battling myself every day. I am trying to reach a place where I am certain that I am good enough to receive all of the love that you hold in your heart, and that what I have to provide to you will be nourishing and fulfilling in a way that will make you want to stay with me and to continue on and press forward in the building of this beautiful experience between the two of us long into the future. I do not want something temporary with you. I am done with temporary people. I am in the process of unshackling myself from limitations, influences, and circumstances which are around me, which have kept me in denial and in a minimized state in terms of the deep potential of who I might present myself to in a worldly sense, and ultimately who you might be able to become acquainted with and learn to love more deeply than I suspect you already do, even though there is so much that remains a mystery. There is a version of me that is screaming to be let loose, to unfurl right in front of you, to present itself with open arms and to say, here I am. I know you have been waiting for me, and it has been such a rewarding and arduous process to come to the place of personal growth where I am ready for you to see me and to receive me for all that I am. I hear you within my heart. Your voice speaks to me like no others. You are the answer to so many of life's questions. It all circles back around to the truth of love, and that is what you are the embodiment of in a very divine sense, here and now on this earth plane. I have made substantial steps beyond a defeatist attitude. I am more in alignment with a sense of certainty that we are truly meant to be by one another's side, to transcend the limits of 3D love and to experience something so out of the ordinary, so fulfilling, so inspiring, that it is the stuff of stories, living legends that take form and flesh in the here and now. I want to surprise you with the level of certainty to replace my indecision. I know I have given you mixed signals up to this point in time, and I do not want you to feel, even for a moment, that this is an indicator of any state of lack within you. I hold you in such high regard, and you demand of me through your sheer presence and energy in my life that I also rise to a higher standard within myself and with the life that I am living. I know that I cannot compare what we have with one another and the potential of what's to come with all of my past misdeeds and defeats as far as life and love is concerned. You inspire me to transcend these things, and I am moving very diligently past the point of feeling that I am best served by remaining with the ghosts of my past, who will not let me rest, and who also are terrified that I will leave them behind. You make me want to explore a new way of living and of loving. I have never felt so inclined to change and so accepted for exactly who I am. I know that you just want all of me, all of who I am, flaws and all, and this is something that is so uncustomary for me. I am used to hiding. I am used to having to keep so much of myself in reserve. I have never known a person that fits all the criteria of being there for me and also being willing and excited to receive all that I have to pour into them as well. I am shy and I am nervous about letting myself be known in an empowered energy of loving strength. And yet, if there is any place that is equipped to receive the fullness of my heart, the tenderness and the certainty that I hold within, that no matter what questions or dilemmas present themselves, love is the answer. That you are that person who will understand without a word exactly what it is that I mean. Thank you for being that living embodiment and example of what it means to truly occupy the space fearlessly and unapologetically within yourself where all is possible. You are calling me, beckoning me, and drawing more deeply into alignment with that higher version of me that can step forth out of the shadows, leave regrets behind, and join you there in the light by your side, so that a new way forward and a new chapter in this love story, which is aching to begin, can actually commence somewhere outside the realm of fantasy and idea, and can start to blossom and take form as it has always been meant to do, in the here and now. So, those are your messages. In terms of signs, with Pentacles, we've got Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The High Priestess is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's see what else your person wants you to know right now from their higher self. Okay, and they say, I'm so happy when I am around you. I'm taking a leap of faith. I have regrets. Can we take things slow? I'm guarded. I got triggered. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. You always know what to say to make me feel better. I'm trying to impress you. I'm not happy in this situation right now. And I'm scared you will reject me. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your person, or could spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got S, T, F, M, X, C, U, T, S, N, N, A, V, R, W, Y, and W. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to that in the description box of the video. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters, including several varieties of channeled message readings similar to this one. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of those out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link to that in the description box of the video, as well as in the channel section of my page. The format over there consists of readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if you're looking for something a little different from me, that is the place to find it. I thank you for your support there, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 2. You chose the Peacock Ore. So I'm going to start with some tarot and use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I'll dive into the deeper energies surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we. And following this initial portion of the reading, I'll get some standalone message cards that can either reinforce what comes through here in the first section or can serve as additional messages for you from your person's higher self. And then I'll close the reading out with some initials. So, what does your person want you to know right now? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, the Star, Queen of Cups, Strength, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Moon. I am terrified of change, and yet you have changed me so profoundly with your sheer presence in my world and in my life. I am harboring deeper emotions for you than I have let on, and I think that it is glaringly obvious to the two of us that this is the case. I feel the need, though, to maintain the boundaries that have been set in place between the two of us until I can reach a place where I am willing to expose the truth of what I hold inside for you, knowing that the walls will come toppling down in an irreparable manner around the life that I have been living, so the truth of us can finally commence in the here and now. I cherish you dearly. You are the fondest piece of experience that I have ever had in this life. I do not want our story to conclude with regrets and with a heaviness of unspoken words weighing between the two of us, possibilities untapped, risks not taken, an adventure that was not embarked upon, despite the fact that it was intended to always in this journey of our lives together. And so I am making plans and preparations to move away from a state of guardedness within myself, to trust and to allow myself to open and flow freely towards you in all the ways of love and of honesty that I know will carry us to a beautiful next level in this situation. I think of you often. You occupy so much of my experience. As much as I try to run away into my material duties and responsibilities, I see you everywhere. There are little clues and signs and indicators that your presence is never far from mine. We are entwined in this strange and cosmic dance, and although there are times where I try to pull away and hide my face, there is nobody else in the world that I would rather be having this experience with. I know that we need to talk about so much out loud, and that you are a safe space for me to express my concerns and my doubts, as well as all of the truth that I know beyond all of these things of who we are to one another. You inspire and encourage me to take bold steps in the directions that I am guided. I see the ways in which you register the signs that the universe gives to you, leading with the heart and with full trust and openness. You walk and run when necessary in the direction of opportunity and change as it unfolds. You are helping me to dislodge myself beyond a comfort zone that has become so uncomfortable. I have kept myself sheltered in regularity and routine for so long that until I met you, I failed to realize that I had forgotten how to truly live. You renew hope within me. You bring back a sense of wonder where there was only dull regularity in my life. I want to see the world through your eyes. I want to embark upon the next stage of your adventure as your companion, as your equal, as the one that you have been waiting for, because you are definitely the one that I have always been seeking. I have hope for what the future can hold between the two of us, and I am so grateful for you in your silent and beautiful way, understanding and holding space for me to develop at a rate of progress that is comfortable and organic for me. Even though you may feel that you are walking alone, I am always by your side. You are within my heart. You are my most cherished treasure. And I will continue to keep you close in this way until I am there holding your hand and we are embarking in the light toward the dawning of our personal destiny in real time, as we should be. You are everything that I have been looking for in a person, and you help me to see the limitless potential within me that had been difficult to fully embrace and accept before. I love the secret knowing that exists between the two of us as our hearts whisper across the distance. But I know that there is definitely a need for conversation and words to happen very directly. So please continue to move forth with an openness of heart and enjoy the time we have with one another just as much as I do. And know deep within your soul that this level of mystery and things that are being held back will not always be the case. I am determined to move towards you in a state of readiness, where when I express my personal truth, feelings that have long existed inside for you in a way that is more than you would imagine or has been described up to this point in time, that when this revelation takes place, I will be prepared to own that truth and to embody it, to be the reflection and the match and the counterpart of everything you are cultivating inside of yourself. We are in this journey together. We are deeply aligned in an energetic sense, and I find it utterly amazing, the little clues and indicators which show that despite the fact that the paths we are walking now in our own personal lives are different in so many ways, it is in fact two sides of the same coin, leading us back to the truth and home and the heart of what we really are to one another. So those are your messages. In terms of signs with cups, we've got water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The star is Aquarius. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. Pentacles is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The Hanged Man is Pisces. Strength is Leo. The Chariot is Cancer. And the Moon is Pisces and Cancer. So let's see what else your person wants you to know right now from their higher self. Okay, and they say, I can feel your energy even when we are apart. You are always in my dreams. I know we are soulmates. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. Will you give me a second chance? I have never felt this way before. I am hiding my true feelings for you. We will reunite soon. We are destined to be together. And I realize now what I did was wrong. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name, or of you or your person, or can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got F, Y, L, Y, A, B, J, W, R, L, C, F, Z, K, U, D, I, B, N, and T. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to that in the description box of the video. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters, including several varieties of channeled message readings similar to this one. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of those out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link to that in the description box of the video, as well as in the channel section of my page. The format over there consists of readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if you're looking for something a little different from me, that is the place to find it. I thank you for your support there, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 3. You chose the Serpentine. So I'm going to start with some tarot and use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I'll dive into the deeper energies surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we. And following this initial section of the reading, I'll get some standalone message cards that can either reinforce what comes through here in the first portion, or can serve as additional messages for you from your person's higher self right now. And then I will close out the reading with some initials. So, what does your person want you to know at this time? Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Star, the Hierophant, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. I made the wrong decision as far as our connection is concerned, and I have been living with the taste of regret in a most metallic fashion. The harsh reality of the road I chose to embark upon, which led me further away from the truth of my feelings for you and deeper into a state of denial that has become the status quo for me, is something that is not easy to bear. It is uncomfortable here in this place. I hate this distance between the two of us. I wish that I could turn back time and beg forgiveness from you by making a different decision. I thought that I was doing what was best for me by listening to the insistence within that said distance was necessary in this situation. I see now that that was merely a mechanism of fear, which has now propelled me far away from you, my wish fulfillment, and has positioned me in such a state that to return towards you with open arms would be far more complicated than it needed to be in the first place. Everything in my life has led up to the point and intersection of meeting you, and I could not recognize you for who you were and are when we first crossed paths. I was so used to consuming misery in my life that when joy and love and something so healthy and pure presented itself to me, instead of taking this at face value and expressing gratitude, I sought out the dusty corners of the situation. Things that were so right, I painted into a picture of wrongness. And I have wronged you and I have wronged myself in this capacity, because now I am left with the illusion that I have created within myself that has squandered the beautiful potential of where we started with one another. Perhaps this leg of our journey with each other is necessary, and that in this place of distance between the two of us, which is more unspoken than anything at this particular point in time, that I am able to see and appreciate you for exactly who you are to me, so that as I take steps to try and build a bridge back towards you, I will bring with me a deeper sense of enthusiasm and appreciation for the light in my life that you represent. I want to do right by you. I want to embark on a path of growth and expansion so that we can explore the uncharted waters, matters of the heart, and of the mystery of what this connection between the two of us can truly be. I'm sorry for making you feel as if there was something lacking, as if all the signs which had led you to the point of meeting me were somehow a misstep in your own journey. I know that you have been biting back tears and have been humoring me with a smile on your face. I feel the dissonance inside of you, and I know that it is a result of my actions and inactions. I understand that in order to course correct this situation, I'm going to have to bring something big forth, bigger than I thought I was ready for, bigger than what I have shown you up to this point in time, so big that all doubt and mystery is erased from you, and you are certain, beyond all doubts, that I want you and you alone by my side. I am so amazed by your presence upon this earth plane. I have been seeking love for so long and coming up empty-handed. And it is this emptiness which caused me to try and paint you in a way that is so contrary to your true nature and character. I pushed you away because I was in denial within myself about my ability to receive and to match the frequency of love that you embody in everything that you do and that you are. I want so much to reunite with you, to kiss and make up, to have time evaporate and see only the two of us there looking with love and longing that is actualized in one another's eyes. I am terrified to face you, and yet I am drawn in so close. I feel the world that I have created for myself breaking down bit by bit. Rather than struggle and cling to all of this, I am enthusiastic for what no longer serves me, to go, to leave, to never to return again, so that I am fully prepared to offer myself to you openly and with everything that I am. Please do not ever doubt, despite what I am showing you or the lack thereof in the material world, that you mean any less than absolutely everything to me. I have wished for you for so long, and I was so unprepared for your arrival in my life. I see now that as much as I had thought I was keeping my heart open for the slight bit of possibility that true love would find me yet, that I was more closed off than I even knew, and that this is something which has now created wedges and barriers that it is my duty and obligation to transcend. And so, while there is so much that is unspoken between the two of us, I need you to know that I have learned to decipher the tone of my heartbeat, and it resonates with every syllable of your name. So, those are your messages in terms of signs. With the Hierophant, we have Taurus, the star is Aquarius, Pentacles is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Swords is Air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Cups is Water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And the Lovers is Gemini. So let's see what else your person wants you to know right now from their higher self. Okay, and they say, I love to flirt with you. I'm not happy in this situation right now. I sabotaged our connection out of insecurity. I am seeking advice from close family and friends. My intentions are good and pure. You always know what to say to make me feel better. I am working on being a better version of myself. I haven't forgotten about you. It's hard for me to trust people. And you feel like home to me. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your person, or can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got T, E, F, P, W, K, C, G, L, L, A, M, R, V, N, S, and Z. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to that in the description box of the video. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters, including several varieties of channeled message readings similar to this one. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of those out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link to that in the description box of the video, as well as in the channel section of my page. The format over there consists of readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if you're looking for something a little different from me, that is the place to find it. I thank you for your support there, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.